Today's video is all about how to become the best GTA 5 taxi driver, as I will be giving you my 5 top tips on how to do exactly that. Tip number 1 is how you become the taxi driver itself, and for that you need a car, which can be acquired through 3 methods that you can decide which is best for you. Method 1 is find a taxi on the road and persuade the driver to lend you the cab. This is also completely legal because, as you can see, the police seemingly do not care that I borrowed this taxi. Method 2 is similar but easier, as this involves the airport, as taxis commonly park or drive around this area. In this method you will also have to persuade the driver to give up the taxi again. However, you have to be careful in this method, as around this area there are a lot of police who may not like your methods of persuasion. Method 3 is the lazy and simple method. This is for the times where you really cannot be bothered to go and find a taxi, so instead the taxi finds you, as you simply call up the taxi service, the taxi arrives, and yet again you must persuade the driver to lend you the car. And now you have the car and you are ready to start taxiing people around and start earning some good, legally acquired money. Tip number 2 is all about efficiency and getting your passenger from point A to point B as fast as possible. You may think that the directions on your sat-nav are good, but no, they are doo-doo and don't follow them. What you really want to do is drive in a straight line to your destination. This may mean having to go over a few mountains and weaving in and out of traffic, but trust me, it's worth it. The only thing you want to avoid doing here is killing yourself and the passenger, as this is really bad for your taxi business and it's not how you become a good taxi driver. You may also get a few complaints while you're being efficient, and the best thing to do here is just to keep going and don't get annoyed or bothered by their complaints. You are driving correctly and they are wrong to question your abilities. Just please try not to lose it and take out your anger on them. It really affects business. It's really not a good idea. If you do happen to succumb to your anger, then you need to dispose of the body correctly, because not only do clients disapprove of the dead body, the police disapprove too. The best way to dispose of the taxi and the body is by driving directly into a body of water. Your fingerprints will hopefully be washed away and it will take longer for them to find the body. This means it will take longer for the police to be on your tail, which is always great because the longer you have to hide, the less likely they're going to find you. Tip number 3 is all about getting that well-deserved tip at the end of your journey, because sometimes your passengers may be lazy and rude and not give you the tip that you worked so hard to get. The method I use to get the tip around 90% of the time, even if they don't give you it directly, is by using a gun. This is a non-lethal way to intimidate your passenger into reconsidering, and it definitely does not kill them. Just make sure to pick up all the money that was dropped on the floor very kindly by the passenger. At this point you should really leave the scene, as the police don't really like these methods of persuasion, but as shown in the video, you may be completely fine and the police may not chase you. Tip number 4 is all about how to escape the police. On your journeys you may find yourself on the wrong side of the law. If your passenger leaves you, then you may as well get their tip from them so that you get something from the work that you put in. If the police keep chasing you, then you need to get away from the polite officers following you as fast as possible. Unfortunately, they are deceiving you and don't in fact want to have a little chat. Remember, this is America, so they will not hesitate to use their guns. Unfortunately, you may not leave this fight unscathed, and you may have to end up paying a hefty hospital bill so that you can get right back to taxiing. Tip number 5 may not apply to everyone, and it isn't a tip about how to get your passenger from point A to point B. This tip is all about keeping your reputation good, as this is very important for business. What you really want to do is stay away from gangs and gang wars and try your very best not to cause any. Los Santos is a very big city and therefore there is a lot of crime, and it is common to come across gangs while you're driving around. It is best to coexist with these people, as they're really a force to be reckoned with. Are they coming for me? Oh shoot, there's loads of them. Okay, they're coming for me. Guys, we could talk about this. I'm so sorry. Oh god, they've got their guns. I killed the man. He flipped me the bird. I'm so sorry. I crashed into him. He flipped me the bird. I didn't mean to kill him. I mean, I did point my gun at him and pull the trigger, but I didn't mean for him to die. Oh god, they're in their cars. They're coming after me. Ah! They're still coming. No. Oh, and I've even got the police after all. Oh no. I gotta go. Oh god. Don't cause gang wars. Oh no. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Oh no. My business is all ruined. No. This concludes my 5 top tips on how to become the best GTA 5 taxi driver, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pleasure to create, and if you liked it that much, then maybe consider liking and subscribing if you think others may like it too. Also, here are some outtakes that I found funny when I was recording. Unfortunately, you may not leave this fight unscathed, and you may have to end up paying a hefty hoftable bill. Unfortunately, I don't have the recording for this outtake, but here's what Christian picked up, and I thought it was hilarious. Anyway, thank you for watching, and again, I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.